Annie. So this is number 33, the third time I'm recording my video for today. And you're going to see me looking at the camera every so often. I'm going to have to because, hold on. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have to look at the camera every so often. I have like a mirror behind it so I can see the reflection because I don't have one of those monitors that I can see myself. I have to have a mirror set up because if it stops recording, then I'm going to have to pick it up again. What the heck, man? Okay. I love my camera. Take a deep breath. Okay, so today's going to be a chatty video. I wanted to kind of talk about what I did over for Thanksgiving, what I've been up to, and some projects that I'm going to start working on. So again, like I said, if you see my eyes wander over, I just have to keep checking because I don't know how long it's going to be recording. Okay, so for Thanksgiving, okay, so I went to my husband's family's house, and unfortunately we don't get to see them very often. Usually this time of the year is the only time that we get to see them. And so before we went to their house, I stopped by my old high school for a little reunion. I've never been to a high school reunion. I haven't seen those people in years. So I kind of feel like if I haven't talked to you since then, we really don't need to talk to each other. I know that sounds kind of like whatever, but seriously, okay? So I went to my old high school. My husband took a couple photos of me outside my high school, and I'll share those at the end of the video. It's so crazy because my old high school turned 50 this year. I turned 50 this year. So now I really feel old. But it was just so weird to be there. I haven't been there since 1984 when I graduated. And and I was wearing my new coat that I bought from the thrift shop. I love it. It's suede. It has like this faux fur collar, a faux fur collar here, and then the inside I think has like lamb's wool or something like that. Oh my gosh, it is so warm. It's in perfect condition for being so old. I mean, it's got to be from the early 70s, I would think. I paid $15 for a thrift shop, for reals. So it's my new used, lovely, loved coat. Is not being nice today. All right, so so after we went to my old high school and I had my little reunion, I went to my husband's family's house for Thanksgiving dinner, which was so nice to see them. And we did the mannequin challenge. I don't know if you know what the mannequin challenge is, but it's where you freeze, do like a free shot, and then someone goes around and records it all, and so someone goes around and they take a shot. So you can see it on my Instagram. I'll make sure I share that in the links below. So someone goes around and takes a video of it, and my father-in-law is so funny because at the beginning of it, he's at the end of the table and he's frozen. Everybody's frozen. So they span around. When they get back to him, he's started eating. I guess he was like, screw it, I'm hungry, I froze for the photo, let's just eat, okay? So it's just funny. Every time I see it, it just cracks me up. So the day after Thanksgiving, I don't do Black Friday sales. I did years ago when my daughter was little. I would get up early and I would go to a couple stores, come home. I never had any issue though when I went to those sales. I don't know, it's like, I don't think people were as crazy as they are now. I don't know, I never had somebody fighting for a $10 toy or whatever, you know. But I haven't done it in years. I did buy a couple things. I bought a sewing machine. So I'm going to attempt to make slip covers with those. And I want to make pillows and some curtains and stuff like that. So I want to get a sewing machine, but I have not sewn since I was in high school, so it should be interesting. I'll be sharing it. And I also bought a camcorder, which I'm not liking it so far. What I don't like about it is all I want to do is plug my camera, plug the adapter into my camera, plug it into my computer, and download a video. And it's not that easy. It's very complicated. I don't like complicated things. I like easy. So if I can't figure it out, it's going back to the store, and then I'll have to look for a new DSLR camera, I guess. Which kind of aggravates me because I'd like to have a separate camcorder. Because there are times that I'm writing a blog post and I'd like to have photos, but then I'd also like to have a video, and it would be nice to have both cameras so I can still shoot, and then I could take photos, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's not working out. So that might be going back. On Saturday, my family and I drove down to Chicago, to the city, and we were planning on spending the day celebrating my daughter's birthday, which was actually on the 17th, but we were celebrating it on Saturday. I need to have a little sip of water, coffee, hold on. So we went down to the city. We first went to American Girl because she collects American Girl dolls, so we went there. We went to, we walked into Water Tower. I went to Sephora. Let me show you what I got. Oh my God, am I gonna reach it? Okay. This isn't, I'm not gonna like do a review on this or anything, but this is by FX. These are the custom enhancing drops, and this is in Celestial. So what you can do with this is you can add, and you use very little of this. This is $48 for this little bottle. And like I said, it's been out for a while. You can use a little bit of it in your foundation, put it on, then you get a nice little glow. I just wanted to have it just right here, and I don't know if you can see it on video. I can see it when I move my head, but I don't know if you can see it on video or not. But I like to have like a little bit of a glow right here. So what I did is I put my foundation on and I just dabbed, seriously, not even a drop full, okay, like a little dot. I just kind of dabbed it on both sides, and it just gives you a little bit of a shimmer instead of just using that powder. So that's what I got at Sephora. So we were walking around the mall for a little bit, and then we went on Michigan Avenue and we were walking around in some of the stores there. And then we walked to Millennium Park by the Bean, and we saw our ugly tree that we have in the city, because it is ugly. Well, the tree itself isn't really ugly, it's just that they don't really decorate it. They put lights on it, they don't put ornaments on it. It's really pathetic for a city. I mean, I live in a small town, and in our town we have a nicer tree than our city does. It's really sad, but anyway, so if you come to Chicago, I wouldn't bother going, like, worrying about going to see the tree, because there's nothing to see. But next to it is this ice skating rink, so that's really cool that they have an ice skating rink. And there was this guy that was skating. He was like amazing skating. Like, he would skate and they would do all those spins and stuff. I love watching ice skating. I used to ice skate. It's been very, very, many years, and yeah, I'm not going to even attempt to do that, so I kill myself. So that was fun. So we did that. And then after we were there, we walked around some more stores. Then we went to my favorite restaurant in Chicago. There's so many good restaurants in Chicago, but we always go back to the same ones because we just love them so much. So we went to Italian Village. Love Italian Village. I had mustacholi and sausage. I think my husband had the same. My daughter had pizza. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I don't eat that stuff very often anymore. I don't eat, pasta. I never, ever, ever have like cookies or cakes or ice cream or chocolate or anything. I haven't had anything like that in a long time. I was gaining a lot of weight, and over a year ago, I stopped eating all that stuff. This will be my second Christmas of not having any of that stuff. It was the best thing I ever did, is to stop eating that. So. But I do have pizza, and I do have pasta on occasion and bread on occasion. So when I do, I like really enjoy it because I don't have it very often. It was like so good. There's actually 3 restaurants there. I don't know what they're all called, but we always go to the one on the top. We go up the stairs. So good. So good. If you come to Chicago, you gotta go to Italian Village. You gotta. You gotta. So good. Pizza's even good. Pizza's delicious. The thin crust pizza, so good. So that's what we did. We did that. Then we went to go see our favorite comedian, Sebastian Maniscalco. He was at the Chicago Theater. He is so funny. My daughter, I could bring my daughter, and he's all like dirty. I don't like dirty comedians when they just like every other word is the F word. It's not really funny to me. The only time I thought that was funny is in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, if you've ever seen that movie. And he's like at the airport, or not the airport, he's at the... Yes, I think he is by the airport at the car rental, and he went to go get his car, and it's gone, and he goes in there and he just goes on this rant. Like, that is like one of the funniest scenes ever in a movie. I've seen it so many times. It's still funny. It's funny because we've all been that mad, right? we've all been that mad that you just sort of like want to go off like that. So that's why I think it's so funny. But in general, I don't like when people just go on stage and they just use that word, because like it's not really funny to me. Sebastian is funny. I can relate to him because I'm Italian, my husband's Italian. So we can relate, you know, some of the stories that he tells about growing up in an Italian family and how it was. Like, yeah, I can relate to this. Pretty funny. So we love to go see Sebastian. So we did that on Saturday. And then on Monday, we went to Bruce Springsteen's book signing. So that was cool. It was kind of crazy. The line was crazy. We took the train down there, got in line. We already had our tickets, so everybody gets to get in. I think there was over 1,200 people there. And I waited for several hours. Started to rain, got crazy, but even so, I ended up taking a decent photo. I'll show you really quick. I can put it at the end of the video. So every time I look at my phone, I see a picture of me and Bruce. I don't know if you can see. If I get too close to my camera, it doesn't zoom in, so I'll show it at the end of my video, but it's crazy. I've been a fan of his for 33 years. When I first met my husband, that's all he listened to on the radio. And I went to my first Bruce concert, I believe it was 1984. I don't think it was 83, I think it was 84 at Soldier Field. I've been to 13 shows since then, so this was a great opportunity. Unfortunately, my husband wasn't able to get a ticket for my daughter because she is like a huge Bruce fan too. Would have loved to have met him. So let me tell you real quick what happened when I went there. So, you know, after you go on this long line, you finally get into the inside, you work your way around. I knew I wanted to give him a hug because I figured, when else am I going to get the opportunity to do that? You know what I mean? So I walked up there and I said, "Can I get a hug?" And he's like, "Well, of course," in this really like sexy voice. Yeah. So I go up there. I gave him a hug, and oh my gosh, it was like this really soft hug, like this really soft hug. It was awesome. Patty, you're a lucky lady. So he gave me a hug, and right before they took our photo, I told him that hug was for my daughter too, because she really wanted to meet you. So that was really cool. So that's how that worked. You went up there, you got your photo, and then you got your book afterwards. And they were all signed. I mean, they weren't like stamp signed, they were all actually autographed. We have 2 books and they're both different signatures, so we know they were both signed. So that was amazing, something that I never thought would happen, just a fun thing to do with my husband, you know, since we've been fans together for so many years. So he's been to more shows than me, but I've been to 13, so that's pretty good. So it was just amazing. So that's what I've been up to, that's what I've been doing. Our Christmas tree is up. I've done like really little simple stuff. I haven't done over-the-top Christmas this year. I'm going to be sharing it in a tour next week. I think I'll be showing not really my whole home, because I didn't decorate my whole home. I decorated my family room and a little bit in my kitchen, I guess, sort of. I really didn't do much this year. And I'm going to be starting on some new projects. I'm doing some updates on my bedroom, my master bedroom, so I have some things there. I have some kitchen updates that I'm doing. And my family room, I want to make those slip covers. So I've got a lot of projects that I'm going to be sharing with you. And I'm going to be doing some makeup tutorials too. That's how this channel is. It's a little bit of everything. I really love doing videos. And I don't know if I told you this already. If I did, I'm sorry for repeating myself. But I plan on doing 3 videos a week. I want to start doing at least 3 videos a week. I don't know the best time to put them out, but I think I'm going to do more during the week. I might do one on a Saturday, maybe some during the week, and then Saturday, or maybe I'll do them all during the week. I'm not sure. So make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my videos. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad that you were here. I love spending this time with you, and I'm so thankful that you spent the time with me, took time out of your day to sit here and listen to me chat. So make sure that you're following me. Like I said, just click that subscribe button below. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm starting to do Snapchat. I'm not very good. I guess I should put my handle below for Snapchat. And then you can follow me on the blog, whitelacecottage.com. So thank you so much again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.